Hey, good morning. I'm Roman, and today I say good morning from Sweden, from Umeå, Sweden.
It feels like you stepped up from like kindergarten level questions to, oh, this is a made up language.
Yeah. Did you hear I inspire him?
No, not Emil per se. It could be Andreas.
It's the painting.
Yeah. For me, my biggest lesson the past 5 years is
That's good.
oh, this people.
But when I saw that people were excited, it was like, okay, let's go full all in.
But then again, I mean, like we kind of like to sort of merge storytelling with like the ambience a bit. So like we tell a story with how we place the light.
Oh yeah,
like
sure. Yeah.
Hey, good morning. I'm Roman, and today I'm in Umeå in Sweden with the team of Squidmar. Thank you, Emil and Lukas, for the time you give to the community and also to my channel with this exclusive interview. I'm very much looking forward to. Hallelujah! The last couple of days we were filming something for the Squidmar YouTube channel, and I bet you can already find it on their YouTube channel. We had quite a lot of fun. I was able to sit down with Emil and Lukas of Squidmar and talk a little bit behind the curtains of Squidmar and YouTube and many more things in a very exclusive interview. Enjoy!
Now I think you should subscribe to Roman Lappat if you aren't already. We heard from statistics that about 60% of your viewers aren't even subscribed. So what the hell's up with that, guys?
Yeah, I don't know why that happens.
Yeah. So do that and smash like on this video.
Smash it.
Very cool. Thank you very much. I messed up the first run on the video. We were sitting together on a couch and I have a new microphone for my camera. I'm not so professional yet, so I messed up something with the sound. We filmed 1 hour and there was no sound. That I felt so bad and stupid. But yeah, it's a learning curve and I politely asked them if we can do this again, and these guys are so great. They just said, yeah, no problem. So I prepared a little bit different questions to keep it interesting for you and spontaneous and make it a second funny round. Thank you very much, Emil and Lukas, for your time that you are giving me. Thank you very much, and I hope the community enjoys these videos. Test. More convenient. I will test my microphone 100 times now to not mess up this a second time. Test. Can you hear me? I'm interviewing these two gentlemen. Yeah, but they're not here. Filming. Say something, please.
Yo.
I did a small introduction this morning, talking to the camera, so we will do this really cool. Hey everyone, I'm Roman. I'm here with Emil and Lukas from Squidmar Miniatures. I was hanging out with these guys the last couple of days. They forced me to paint on the camera and gave me food for it and a bed to sleep, so it has been great. It was really,
bribing him with food. That was how really cool. Work.
Yeah, that's really cool. I really had a great time, and I'm able to have this exclusive interview with these two gentlemen, and I hope you like it.
Yeah.
I will start right off. I told you I messed up the interview yesterday. I will be very honest online, and that's why some reactions might be a little bit different, and I changed some questions. So yeah, it will be interesting.
You can cut in the reactions from yesterday with the talk from today.
That would be nice. Making a confusing interview for everyone. I'm starting with some questions from yesterday, which was a good introduction, and the first one would be about your origins.
Yeah.
Why Squidmar? Are you secretly a squid in disguise?
Yes, is the answer.
Yes.
No, but it's quite simple. When I get back into miniature painting, I had a friend who had been playing for a very long time, so he opened like a Facebook group for me, and actually the guy who's our editor, Victor, has been working with us for 5 years. And he, instead of naming the group Age of Sigmar, because everyone was excited to play Age of Sigmar, he named it Age of Squidmar. And then when I started my Instagram account, I asked him, because everything felt super cheesy, right? What do I name my Instagram channel? So I asked if I could use Squidmar for that, and he was fine with that. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Thank you, Albin, for helping out.
Since when is Lukas? When did you join Squidmar?
I started working here in February 2021, and I had been around helping out and filming 2 or 3 videos.
Yeah, you were the main guest in 2 videos, but I think you helped out in maybe 3, 4
like
extra.
I helped out in the first Fiverr video.
Yeah, and
you can see my hands.
And you helped out with the brush release and like a bunch of things.
Oh, I was on the stream when you launched the brushes as well.
So there was like you were kind of part from like maybe the first 6 months, and then after a year and a half you were full time. Yeah.
I will quickly check. Just
check.
Next question. You've been at the forefront of blending entertainment with education in the hobby space. And when you started creating content, did you ever expect that Squidmar will become what it is right now?
No. I think when I started the channel, it was pretty much because of another friend like begged me every month for like 6 months to make videos. And I was looking at like Vince Venturella and I was like, well, he has like 30,000 followers at that time, and he had been doing it for like a couple of years, and I was like, if I can reach 10,000 in a year, that would be amazing. And that took like a month and a half, and then after a year I think we had 150,000 followers.
That's impressive.
So I would say I had no expectations, but when I saw that people were excited, it was like, okay, let's go full all in and try to make it happen so we can make a living from it and have fun working with minis.
That's crazy. I mean, you're the biggest ambassador, largest ambassador for the miniature hobby, you can say. That's something beautiful.
Yeah, that's I still have to pinch myself.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to the next generation of miniature painters who are trying to make a name for themselves, whether through YouTube, social media, or as professional artists? What's the key to stand out in such a vibrant and competitive environment, so to speak?
You want to start?
Yeah, I would say try to be yourself and find your own style. Don't try to like do this or this just because other people are doing it. Do yourself. That's the way to success.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think definitely, and I think maybe even before you get to that point, I think become a master first, and then you share. Because it's much more difficult to improve as a painter, become good enough, if you also have to balance it with making videos or making content. So I would say first become a master at your craft. It doesn't have to be the best painter in the world or the best sculptor in the world, but it can be like, oh, you're amazing at making a specific type of diorama, or like Elmin Turista, I think is a great example. He's like the master of making special effects. He mastered that, then he starts making Patreon tutorials, video tutorials, and that is how he grew to now one of the biggest influencers in the space. If you have to find that voice while also forcing to make videos, I think you're shooting yourself in the foot before you even get started. So trust in the process, I would say.
That's a very good tip. That's really good. That's really good. Speaking about such, painting style has also clearly evolved over the years, both of you. I mean, I've seen you start and you skyrocket, Lukas, to your very unique style, and also you, Emil, are painting better and better even while you do content creation. So you both have been mastering your craft a little before that, and also during that, because you're working so hard. So the question would be, can you describe how your technique has changed, and maybe some things you thought were essential in the beginning, but later you let them go because they were not so important anymore?
I think for me it's super easy. I think I've gotten more expressive in my painting because we have not all the time in the world to finish projects, so you have to be more expressive with grander brush strokes and like grander emotion. And
focusing more on like the importance of light,
exactly.
Every detail having to be perfect.
And that kind of comes with putting the blending aspect of the painting a bit on the bench.
Yeah.
So like I still like to blend and have nice blends, but I don't find it as important as I did 6-7 years ago.
Yeah. I think as well, seeing your journey, like when you came into the channel, you had a very like structured way of painting, so it was a little bit more like the Games Workshop way of painting, but not exactly looking like Games Workshop, but you had like, I do base coats, I do contrast paint, I do wash, but not like in that order, but you understand like the principle. But I feel like now you're way more like, okay, where do I place the light? It's not about, okay, when do I place the highlight? It's like
where?
So that's been an interesting journey to see.
I mean, you see Lukas grow up, and I remember yesterday in the first interview we did, you said something very humbling to him, like kind of he had to hold his ears. Kind of.
Maybe Lukas again put
I hate doing this.
I can also agree. He's really super talented. He's so young, and he's like I said, he skyrocketed in his techniques, and also while teaching, I think with Squidmar, he's evolving even more.
Yeah, I agree. You're good.
This people holding my ears is like the worst thing I know. It's like flying an airplane.
We can't have him here when we say positive things about it.
That's true.
And for me, I think like the main difference is my eyes have gotten worse in the past 6 years. So for me, it's less about details and more about the feeling of the light. I think it's
which you create a lot of impact with. Looking at your giants and your bases.
There's a lot of saturation, a lot of color.
Your goblin army is amazing. Like it just punches you in the face.
Color. I like colors, strong colors, vivid colors.
It's loading.
Yeah.
Next question. The idea of perfecting a miniature can sometimes feel overwhelming to some people who start with the hobby. Do you believe in the pursuit of perfection, or do you think it's more important to do a lot of experimentation first before trying to do something perfect?
I'll let Lukas go first again.
I think for me, my biggest lesson the past 5 years is it's the feeling of having a finished mini is so much better than having half-finished perfect minis. Which means 100%. I would tell you guys to paint 2,000 minis if you can. Don't care how they look, just finish them. And finish them to completion, and don't look back at them, because like just having a finished mini is so important.
Yeah, I would say, I would add to that, finish one mini, but try one new thing and improve one thing for every mini that you do. So like, if you paint 100 Space Marines, don't do 100 identical Space Marines the exact same way, but do one, put it aside, look at it the next day, what can I do better, and then you paint the next one, and then you repeat the process. I think,
that's pretty good advice. It already covers like 2 other questions I had, just because it really brings. It's really it's like paint more and you learn more. Paint faster, you learn faster. So if you
you also have to, like, if you want to improve, you have to have like a purpose. Like when you paint, you can't just repeat. You have to like do something. Like look at Eric Swinson. Can I copy one thing from his paint job and apply that to mine? And like you do that for every
to understand different parts, kind of.
And improve, or just look at like the previous one. What can I do better? Well, the highlight placement looks a little bit off, so this time I apply that to the next mini. So I think that's the thing that you have to also consider if you want to improve.
That's pretty good.
If that's not the goal, then just paint.
About the community, you also build up with your videos. You show people how to paint. You tell people, you give people those good tips and everything, and you're also at the same time building up a huge community. So building a community around that Squidmar brand and what you do has been a key accomplishment, I would say. People. Yeah. And I remember when I met you last year at Spiel, you were like really busy with talking with millions of people, it felt like. So you are super famous out there. Is there anything that let me check back. Wait a second. Is there anything that you never expected seeing yourself in such a position of being so famous? I mean,
yeah. So we come from northern Sweden. People know this. It's a quite small town, and in Sweden we have something called jantelagen. It's the law of don't believe that you're more than you are. So it's like ingrained in your system that like you're one of everyone. So it is quite surprising when you get to like a big festival and there's a line of 200 people waiting to meet you. It's quite surreal, to say the least.
How do you deal with that, Lukas?
Cocaine.
I'm going fishing in my mind.
I think it's been weird because I haven't even traveled a lot in my life. I'm young, so like I kind of became an adult and then
forced into this.
So it's a bit weird because, but usually people are really nice. And it feels really nice being able to give back. Yeah. So I feel like
it is such a different experience. Like seeing like a nice comment. Yeah, it's like it goes in one ear and out the other one. Mm-hmm. But when you're at like Spiel, as you said, and people like come to you and like say, like you almost saved my life because I don't think I would have lived if I didn't have your videos. That is, and the look in your eyes. It's a completely different experience compared to. What you see online, and because of the disconnect, like in Umeå, no one cares about us. But when you're there, it's like the complete opposite. People are super happy to see you. So
I mean they're spending their time waiting in line for 2 hours to meet you.
It was fantastic.
It's pretty impressive. Speaking about comments on what is, I mean, you have 1,000 of comments daily or hourly or something on all your videos.
Thankfully not hourly, but
what is the most interesting or most confusing or most funniest comment you ever got?
Yeah, you go first.
Yes, I will cling to the same one as always. It's when some random person said, "I really like this Lukas guy. He's super funny." And the Eric guy is kind of fun too. So thank you to whoever that was.
That's really good.
Yesterday I answered the weirdest because yesterday you asked the weirdest one and I said death threats, and I think that's still the weirdest one. How someone can want to kill someone over our opinions in miniatures. But weirdest I think is when people go in and comment something negative that we already covered the first 10 seconds of the video. So they didn't even they enter the video, post the video, write the negative comment about us not covering this thing, but it's already said in the first 10 seconds. I think that is my the weirdest comment.
It's like having the name of some actor in the movie and asking what's the name of the actor. That's
honorable mention though. I do like when people tell me to marry their children or whatever. It's kind of fun.
Oh, actually, in the beginning when we started the channel, I got so much thirsting from men. Like men were like, "Ooh, he's hot." I think that was fun. Yeah. And then when Lukas joined, it stopped. But they started thirsting for him.
And then they stopped thirsting over us, and then they started saying we were a couple. Yeah. And then you removed your ring because it didn't fit anymore.
Yeah, I got
and then they thought we broke up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really insights behind the curtains. Looking at the state of miniature painting and the wider hobby community now, do you feel like channel like yours have shifted how people approach painting or collecting miniatures? or do you just do your stuff and just tell stories and continue with what you do? Or do you know how much influence you might have on the wider community?
I would say it's a bit both. It's like sometimes I can see that creators like ourselves have an impact that might be like pushing people to think that they should be faster, better, stronger than they are in the beginning. And I feel a bit bad for it.
Yeah.
Because they see what we do and they're like, oh, I can do this in 20 minutes. And then they get sad. But also I feel like those people are so few, and the big majority of people,
they understand like the journey they need to do. But I also feel like sometimes it's the opposite. Some people, like we can make a video where we show like a super, I wouldn't say basic technique, but a way to apply painting that anyone can do. And they're like, yeah, it's easy for you to say who have 10 years experience, but then it's like, yes, but I also did this when I had painted for 2 months.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of both, maybe.
Yeah, I think with the large amount of people that watch your videos and everything, from my perspective, I can say you have quite a strong influence, a very healthy influence also on.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, and also, but I think it's also important to understand the responsibility that you carry.
Yeah.
Because you can make a single person cry at home while painting, or you make someone really happy when he paints.
Yeah.
So, and I think 99.8% are not crying at home because you are doing really lovely videos.
Yeah.
So,
it's an interesting topic, I think, because we want people to feel happy and like get inspired to hobby when they watch our videos. And just finding that balance in every video, like having fun, poking fun, but also not making people, sad. Yeah, it's a balance.
And it's also a matter of like staying true to ourselves in the same time as doing this, because like it would be super easy to just play off everything as if we were super happy all the time, love everything, and make everyone happy. Yeah. But the reality is that sometimes we have to be honest. And
but some parts of the hobby we don't like.
And then of course people will be offended.
But we've pretty much tried to keep like negativity towards like smaller other like people in the hobby. So it's one thing to complain about something to Games Workshop or make fun of, a tool from Army Painter. And it's one thing to, if there's like a small indie miniature creator, if we don't like the miniature, we're not going to go on our channel and be like, we don't like this designer is great. Because we know that will have a massive impact on their like future. And so we like have to find that balance.
It's interesting. Yeah, it's a very deep topic. It's almost like we can make an interview just on this, but that's maybe a look too much behind the curtains. But I think responsibility and community growth is really what you do really well. So I have a smaller community, and I can just say this from teaching a lot, and just say, hey, you are doing an awesome job.
I appreciate it.
Hey, I hope you enjoy my videos. Thank you very much for your support in watching, pressing thumbs up, and subscribing to the channel. With your support, I'm able to continue what I do. If you enjoy my videos, feel invited to support me via my Patreon, where you can find additional tutorials, workflow, creative challenges, my artist diary, and tons of inspiration. Feel invited to support me as a channel member here on YouTube for €1.99 per month, or go full in and check back with my Patreon. All links below. Thank you very much for your support. Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one before the Bavarian quiz. Speaking about legacy, when you look back at the Squidmar brand and what it's become, what part of it makes you the most proud? Is there a particular moment or project that stands out as a major milestone on your journey? As a Squidmar brand together, and also as an individual contributor to Squidmar?
Single moment.
What makes you most proud, or was a milestone?
That's a good question. Like, I think in recent memory, I think realizing that I can sculpt, I think was, I'm not the best at it, but I just learning that like with the right tools that works for how I work, and being able to like sculpt the giants.
Yeah.
Even if that's starting to be 1 or 2 years ago as well, but that was something that like really something clicked for me, and that was super. Like for me as a growth, or for me in growth was
what benefits did you get out of the learning of because I think art always connects. So sculpting, painting, everything connects. And is there a certain ability that you take out of also for your painting when you learn sculpting and have an eye for sculpting?
No, I think it was more like. For me, it was more about like technique and which products used. Okay. So like I was trying with green stuff and I was trying with milliput, and for the way that my brain works, it just did not click. Everything I did, I felt like looked like shit, and I was like, I'm trying, but I can't make it work. And then we moved to epoxy and the Tamiya putty, and it was like just the bulb lit. So it's like from not being able to make anything to like, okay, now my fingers all of a sudden connect with how my brain thinks, and it just started working.
That's cool.
And I think like I had it in here, but I couldn't make it work here.
Yet sometimes we have almost too many different tools and putties we can use to find the one you're working with. That's really hard.
Yeah.
So
epoxy, I recommend it.
Lukas, what made you most proud on what is a milestone for you on your journey?
I don't know.
Can I put one in there?
Yeah.
I feel like 2 years ago something clicked for you with non-metallic metal, where it's like you went from barely daring to do it because you were like, I'm not quite there with gold NMM yet, to like being one of the best in the world, or like overnight. It felt like. Maybe it's not.
But I think maybe when I went to Monte last year, and I had a few people tell me, "Oh, you can't enter the master category if you haven't proven yourself." And
standard first.
Yeah, and then I was like, "Well, fuck off, guys! I want to go to masters." And I went, and I managed to get the medal in each, which felt really great because it like removed a bit of my imposter syndrome. It was like, okay, I can do this. Now it's just a matter
of...
You
challenge yourself to compete with the masters. It's cool.
Boom.
Very cool, yeah. All right, Bavarian quiz. I'll do a quick...
Let's go.
I'll do a quick checkup, just because, you know, I'm not a super professional, I'm an idiot professional.
Idiot professional, and I'm just an idiot.
All right, here we are, Bavarian quiz.
Oh, I'm so fucking tired.
I have after this I have 5 or 6 questions left, and we are good. Thank you guys for doing this again. This is really...
No, it's really fun. This is almost what we do.
I feel like I'm more negative today, though. I don't know if that's good.
More negative?
No, we had a very melancholic moment yesterday. Yeah. Like yesterday, when we talked about the world situation, everything should almost hit the fan of the emotions. So I think we will skip that today. Yesterday we did a German quiz. I asked everyone, told them a German word, and they had to kind of find out what the meaning was. I gave them 2 options, and they were so good. I can give it a try. We now do a German word before we do the Bavarian quiz, a new one. What is Ohrwurm? Ohrwurm.
So it's an earworm when you have a song that keeps playing in your head.
So annoying. Okay, let's do the Bavarian quiz. I have to take care. I'm not a typical Bavarian because I was teaching a lot in Germany and have to speak high German, so to speak. And all the Bavarians, my friends and family, and everybody says to me, "You're not typical Bavarian, so really make this."
You're gonna prove it.
I have to prove it now. So, what is a Gspusi? A Gspusi. I can give you 2 options.
Okay.
A secret love affair of a sweetheart, or a kind of a Bavarian pastry filled with jam.
Oh.
Gspusi.
Yeah, I think because it sounds like both.
I think it's a sweet.
Yeah, because it's probably a sweet. I'm thinking because the Bavarian, it sounds a little bit like Swiss German, and I feel like then it maybe would be closer to the...
And I'm like inclined to be like, I would call someone Spoozy, but that would be because they are a sweet little
cream pie.
jam filled person.
Fits for both.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you going for? For the jam?
Yeah, let's go for the jam.
Oh, fuck that.
Okay.
Oh.
A Spoozy is a secret love affair to a sweetheart.
Okay.
Next one. Schmarrn. Options. Nonsense, rubbish talk. Or a traditional Bavarian fight dance.
It feels like you stepped up from like kindergarten level questions to, oh, this is a made up language.
Schmarrn. Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a fight dance.
No, it feels more like...
it feels like something cute.
Yeah.
So you're going for the nonsense rubbish talk?
Yeah.
Well, that's right.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah, it's funny. I moved to the countryside a little bit, and I've heard words I've never heard
Ever before.
It's really, really crazy. Next one, third one. Grantig. A, grumpy, cranky, in a bad mood, or B, extremely generous. Grantig.
I think it's extremely generous.
Because I feel like in German it would have been grumpig. But now it's with N, so then it's not the grumpy.
So you're going for generous.
Yeah. Oh.
It's really being very grumpy,
Oh.
basically.
We're doing mind vaults right now.
There's an easy one. Servus.
What?
Servus.
Yeah, it's
Severus.
Severus Snape from Harry Potter.
Servus. What does servus mean in Bavarian? A casual greeting, hello or goodbye, or B, a person who serves beer at the Oktoberfest?
I assume it's a server.
Yeah, but that it could also be a mind twist now.
No, but look at him. He's too cute to play games with us.
If you say it, but you said it was an easy one.
Yeah.
So then it must be a server. Yeah.
No. It's just a regular, simple, quick hi. Servus.
Yeah.
Next one. I got two more left. This one is called Bavarian Spezi. What is Spezi in Bavaria? A good buddy or a close friend, but also a famous... Okay, sorry, apologies. What is Spezi in Bavaria? A good buddy or a close friend, but at the same time a famous cola orange soda mix? Or B, a traditional Bavarian hat?
Head?
Like to put on the head.
Spezi. Hat. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a Spezi because then it could be like a pointy hat.
But Spezi could be a drink as well.
It's written S-P-E-Z-I.
Spezi.
Spezi.
It's a fucking drink.
I think it's a fucking hat. Because I think it's a pointy hat.
I'm
because
gonna win
it's
this.
Spezi.
Okay. So we have Lukas over here for going for the hat, and we have the drink over here.
Yeah.
And the best buddy or something.
Yeah.
So Emil wins.
Boom. Bring it home.
I will use my pointy hat.
Okay, we have... I cannot say this. They will laugh at me at home when I try to say this. It's called Åkatselschwaf.
Oh, I know what the Åkatselschwaf is because it's the same word as in Austrian. So it's a fucking ekorre.
Oh, speaking of, let me show you something
Okay.
about the squirrel.
There we go. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
The Åkatselschwaf.
Look what my cat brought in this morning, and I'm gonna show this to the camera.
Cool. That's not a mouse, but that's good. Thumbs up.
This is the animal he's talking about.
Åkatselschwaf. It's not a special kind of Bavarian beer, but it's a squirrel's tail.
Okay, yeah.
How big is your cat? Do you have a cat?
She's like 6 kilos. It's a Maine Coon.
Okay. So he's a hunter.
Yeah, she's
She's a hunter. Okay. Last one. Schmankerlküche. Schmankerlküche. I cannot say it even in Bavarian. Schmankerlküche.
So it's a cookie?
A kitchen where Bavarian delicacies and specialties are cooked, or B, a place where you only cook small portions for children.
What's the first one? Spunk?
A kitchen where Bavarian...
No, the word.
Schmankerlküche.
Schmankerlküche.
And the options were...
A kitchen where Bavarian delicacies and specialities are cooked, or B, a place where you only cook small portions for children.
Schmankerl. it sounds too obvious to be the second one. It has to be the first one.
I think it's the first one because it could be like a donut.
Yeah.
So you were not bad with Bavarian words either. I'm bad.
It was way more difficult.
I know.
It was like from going from level 5 to 25.
I have to say though, I felt genuine joy and
nailed the squirrel.
The squirrel tail.
Yeah,
because when we were funny story about this. When I was fishing last summer with my friends Fabi and Flo, they were teasing us about that our flies looked like orkatchelsvols. And then, and then we were like, what the fuck are you guys saying? You can't say Austrian words. And then they told us, and we were like, okay.
Everything in your life led up to that moment.
Yeah. Just summed up here. The volcano erupted here. It's amazing. All right. Apologies to every Bavarian who looked at this and heard me talking Bavarian. Please don't send death threats in my direction. All right. The art of storytelling is my next question. Miniatures are inherently a way to tell stories. How important is narrative in your personal painting? Or projects?
I think it depends on the project. Because I feel like a lot of projects to me is more about creating what I think is cool and what I enjoy doing. But when it comes to dioramas, like the Manta diorama, I think it's everything. Without the storytelling, it would just be a ship on a mountain, right?
And there's so many small stories told.
And then people can make up their own stories with the things presented.
But then again, I mean, we kind of like to sort of merge storytelling with the ambience a bit. So we tell a story with how we place the light.
Sure.
And you tell the story to the viewer how they should look at the meaning.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you can take it to extremes, I guess. But I think a lot of times it's depending on the project.
I mean, what I really, I never managed to finish an army myself. And when I look at your armies over there in the cabinets, they are storytelling armies. They are not just painted, because those blood ravens running through a jungle is already storytelling. It's great choice of colors, complementary contrast and everything, but it also is storytelling. And this is really impressive over there. Also your giants, it's pretty cool. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let me check. We all have people and things that inspire us, whether it's other artists, films, books, or even personal experience in life. What is taking the most influence and gives you most inspiration for your hobby projects and for your miniatures?
I honestly have to say it's just being in the hobby. I've never been so inspired to create and do my own stuff as right now, when I constantly am surrounded by the hobby, because it feels like just whenever I scroll on Instagram or I walk past Emil when he paints or anything, I just get so inspired to.
Did you hear I inspire him?
No, not Emil per se. It could be
It's the painting.
Yeah.
And Eric over there is very inspiring. Okay.
For me, I have this one. It's a Norwegian photographer who does a lot of workshops that I used to watch a lot previously, Erik Almos, and he had this theory about what creates your own style and what inspires you, and he pretty much said that it's the sum of your past that creates your style. So it's anything that you as a kid, if you lived near a forest, or if you read a certain type of children's books, if you watched a certain type of movies, and all of those things combined inspire you to get to where you are today. And I think that really sums up what inspires me today as well. It's a lot of the things that I liked as a kid. So it would be classic Swedish illustrator John Bauer. It would be I love using greens and browns in my art because I live near the forest, and it's a lot of things like this that's it gets me excited.
Is that basically connected to why you you had different jobs in your life and you came back to miniature painting? Is this also connected to the memories of childhood?
Yeah, I think 100%. Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. Yeah, pretty cool. What's what's the one dream project you haven't tackled yet, either in terms of content, products, or something created that feels out of reach at the moment?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to this one thing. We've talked about this previously as well, but in the past 3 years we've been working on a lot of like our own miniatures and games, miniature board games and stuff. And it's been this thing that like has been building for me for so long, and like I've been so excited about it for 3 years. And now we're like finally getting to a point where it's like we have the almost 100% done miniatures, and that is the thing that I am just so like every day I keep thinking like I'm waiting for the time when I can sit down and paint these minis. So that is kind of my
like creating our own universe.
Yeah, 100%, and it's really it's just been building and building and building, and now I'm like peak excitement because it's so close to done. So that's
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited about.
Keep your eyes peeled for that. I think it's will be amazing.
Yeah, maybe a bit cheesy, but it's just because it comes from like from we created everything from the things that we are excited about. Yeah.
It's good to hear.
I don't know. I feel like my big unattainable dream is like lifting a slave sword. And then that's just what.
And you're gonna have to start painting your entry.
Someone told me that you have to paint minis in order to enter competitions, and I'm not entering competitions, and I'm not painting minis. So I should start with one of the two, I think.
Yeah, I think the best plan is if you really commit yourself to that plan, you just lock yourself in for 2 months here, sleep here.
Yeah.
And never shower.
Never shower, just you will be the troll in the studio.
It won't be any different from now.
Yeah, okay. So. All right. Yeah, I wish you both, for these endeavors, I wish you both the best of what I can wish. It's really like, I think both of these things come so much from the heart from both of you and are so important for you. So I wish really that they fulfill themselves in the next couple of years or months whatever happens.
Yeah, thank you.
That's 2 more. You're not just a creator, but someone deeply involved in a growing. We had this one. Sorry. So there's the one.
I had something in my eyes. So it feels like I'm gonna cry.
Looking back at your journey,
sad.
Whether it's through challenges, success, or moments of doubt, what's one thing you've learned about yourself that you never expected when you first started Squidmar?
Yeah. Do you want to go with this first? When you first joined Squidmar? Give me some time to think.
I mean, I feel like one thing is like I never would have thought that I would be able to like be someone to other people and like be able to like be a presenter, be a YouTuber, an influencer, and greet people and like having them look up to me and me mattering to them. Like it's a surreal thing to even think about. Like I've always known I wanted to work some way in media and like I've always done. So that part wasn't weird, like working for a film studio, if it makes sense. But the whole like people are interested in me is weird.
And also in every word you say, I think.
Yeah, which is also, because then you can't just go around and say fuck off to everyone.
Yeah, but Lukas' biggest gripe is he can't go around being a dick anymore.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, but you might shape, I mean, for example, when I've met Darren Leffham in the UK, I told him, hey, I'm so thankful to him because what he said or what he painted when I was younger just shaped my way of life. I'm here as a professional miniature painter. And that's also, you might influence people on that term. You will influence people on their life, basically.
But that also means I can't say fuck off to them.
Yeah, that's true. Responsibility.
Yeah. With great power comes great responsibility.
Correct.
I think it's kind of going in the same way, but I think like one of the most fun thing that I didn't expect that we would be able to do was to have people also want to try the things that we create. So with that I mean like, okay, when we did the brushes we had expected to do like 500 sets and we're like, that's gonna last us a year. It's a bit of a risk to order 500, but And then we sold like 12,000 sets of brushes. And for everything we do, there's like, so we did the dragon. And every day almost I get tagged by someone who's painted the dragon that we created. And to see that other people are also excited about these things that are not just, oh, it's just a video like fast food, but it's also like the things that we create that lasts a long time that people are interested in. So yeah, the dragon, the miniatures, all of that. Every time we do something, people are excited to come with us on that journey. And I had never in my wildest dream expected it to be to that extent.
It's quite the legacy already.
Yeah, so that's
pretty cool.
Because I knew I could somewhat paint, I knew I could make videos, but that I didn't think or know that we could do as well.
Thank you. One about beyond miniatures. When you're not painting or creating, how do you recharge? Do you have any hobbies or interests that might surprise people who only know you through Squidmar?
Nobody knows about Lukas fishing.
Yeah, it's incredibly secret. No, but that's I go fly fishing every second I have to spare.
Yeah,
pretty much. It's the thing that keeps in my head and keeps me insane.
Yeah, keeps me insane. The same spectrum.
No, it keeps me insane.
That's good.
We have like a cabin in the woods that I just love just sitting there, having the kids, being by the water, fishing, and
being in nature and enjoying life.
Yeah, it's a good like way to disconnect, because when I go there, it's like nothing else matters but the stuff happening there.
A strong contrast to what you have at work. And with your passion.
Yeah.
I see.
So being there with my family is awesome.
That's good. Last question. Is there anything you want to say to your community in this exclusive interview?
Yeah.
And
fuck off.
No, I think you should subscribe to Roman Lappat if you aren't already. We heard from statistics that about 60% of your viewers aren't even subscribed. So what the hell's up with that, guys?
Yeah, I don't know why that happens.
Yeah. So do that and smash like on this video.
Smash it.
Very cool. Thank you very much. Has been a pleasure with you guys.
Yeah.
Really. Thanks for doing this again. I hope it worked this time.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
I'm doing like this. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. Always a pleasure. Really. Thanks for having me.
Nice. Peace.
Wow.
We had a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed the questions. Thank you for watching the video till the end, and keep on happy painting. Roman out. Bye bye.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
This is a test. This is a test. This is a test. When I'm sitting here, can you hear me? This is a test. This is a test. This is a test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test.